On this corner here stood the Slavonian Lodge, 13,000 square foot structure with a meeting hall accommodating 600 people. Known as the Slavonian Lodge, the building served as a social centre for the large number of ethnic Slavs in the area who were key in developing Biloxi's oyster and shrimp industry. The lodge hosted social activities including a performance by Elvis Presley on June 25th, 1955. The Slavonian Lodge was destroyed during Hurricane Katrina. In 2005, this was the site where Elvis played. This was actually the first place he played in Biloxi. Played during June 25th, it says there. And the next two nights following this were the two nights he played in the Keesler Air Force Base. And Elvis played during the Keesler Air Force on 27th, 28th of June 1955. And it's at Keesler Air Force Base where Elvis first met June Juanico, who would become his girlfriend, his out-of-town girlfriend, shall we say, more or less for close on the next 14 months or so. She would come up, visit in Memphis, and Elvis would come down here to Biloxi. So we've stopped here on the aptly named Linden Avenue. Over to the right here is Crump Stadium. Down towards the corner there where the multi-storey car park is used to be Spear Photography, where Elvis had professional publicity photos taken of summer of '55. But the studio was down there on the left where the multi-storey car park is now. Fair Park. There's the City Hall building there. Main Street is the other side of that building, as is the Homecoming statue depicting Elvis performing at the Tupelo at the Mississippi Alabama State Fair on September 26th, 1956. But Elvis was here on Monday the 1st of August 1955 on the bill that was headlined by Webb Pierce. It was the start of a brief 4-day tour that Bob Neal had put together back in June. The fair actually stretched all the way down here. That building obviously wasn't there at the time, but the fairgrounds stretched down here, and the bleachers, where the concert took place, actually came at an angle up there and across down there. The stage actually would have been just down somewhere here on this where the grass is here. This is where Elvis would have actually been performing. The next night, Tuesday the 2nd of August, he was in Sheffield to play the community centre. Very brief stop here in Sheffield, Alabama. Just that building across the way there was once the Sheffield Community Hall. Following his appearance at the Tupelo Fairgrounds on the 1st, Elvis was back here again on the 2nd, on the bill with him with Webb Pierce, Wanda Jackson, Bud Deckelman and Charlie Feathers, and also a late addition to the lineup on that date here on the 2nd of August was a young Johnny Cash, just starting out on his career. So this is the Overton Park Shell. It's now called Levitt Shell. So this is where Elvis made his first professional performance on a bill headlined by Slim Whitman on 30th of July 1954. Elvis was here at the Shell The following year, in 1955, he'd performed at the Tupelo Fairgrounds on on Monday the 1st of August. On the 2nd of August he'd been just over the state line there in Alabama at the Sheffield Community Centre. Wednesday 3rd of August been at Little Rock, Arkansas, followed by a date in Camden, Arkansas, and then on the Friday 5th of August he was back here at the Overton Shell on a bill with Webb Pierce, Wanda Jackson, Bud Deckelman, Sonny James, Charlie Feathers, and indeed Johnny Cash, who was starting to pick up momentum as well by then. That was on the 5th of August 1955 that Elvis appeared here the second time, and that's where the picture was taken of him backstage with his guitar, and a picture of him with KWEN DJ Texas Bill Strength. A few extra dates were managed to be added on quickly to the end of this tour. Bob Neal had quickly booked dates with Tom Perryman for shows in Texas, as there was a miscommunication between himself and Colonel Tom Parker about who would actually be booking dates in August. The calendar was pretty empty, so Bob Neal hurriedly extended this initial 4-day tour to continue on into Texas. It was also around this time on this tour that drummer DJ Fontana, who had backed Elvis, Scotty and Bill frequently at the Louisiana Hayride, it was around this time in August 55 that DJ Fontana became a full-time member of the band. 2414 Lamar. In August, Bob Neal arranged to have a photographer come out here and take a few publicity photos of Elvis for a song folio, and it's a picture of him cleaning his car on the drive. Well, the drive, if you look at the picture, the drive you can see here is wasn't actually as a right angle with the road as a lot of places would have been. It is an angled drive leading up to the house, and in the photo Elvis is cleaning his Cadillac. You can't see it now. There's a trailer in the way over there now, but you can see Elvis cleaning the car here, and just right about where that trailer is blocking the view you can see an apex roof of a house that's still there now. That photo was taken right here on this house at 2414 Lamar. They were definitely still here in October of 1955, but it would have been shortly after October, sometime in 1955, that they moved to Getwell. Getwell, the structure's not there anymore. The number of the building is still there, but of course the original structure is long gone.